This afternoon activity is a pre-bid conference for civil works. Let's all stand for the opening prayer. For the introduction of all attendees, may request the Maxim trainer.
And for attendees for this afternoon activity, private conference, we have here our Vice Chairperson, Engineer Barrio Gallo. And for the back members, we have Engineer Francisca Malcon, Engineer Ron Ortiz, Ms. Joy Duspar, and Engineer May Tabiano. And for the back DPWH, we have Ben Vincent Lim, Engineer Ivy Celesta, and Engineer Leia Joy Galindo. And we have here our backside member, Ms. Ebony Gallo and Ms. Joy Jean Iniesta. And we have a representative from Planning Design Section, Engineer Zara Luis Datmaitan. We don't have any representative from prospective leaders attend this afternoon pre-bid conference.
Here are the following projects. Number 1, Contract ID 25G0030. Contract name, construction of multipurpose building. Construction of multipurpose building, Guimaras Arena and Convention Center, Barangay San Miguel, Guimaras. With an approved budget for the contract of 34,650,000 pesos. Source of funds, FY 2025 National Expenditure Program, Early Procurement Activity, with a contract duration of 300 calendar days and cost of the documents 25,000 pesos. Number 2, Contract ID 25GE0031, Contract name, construction of other building, construction, completion of DPWH Guimaras District Engineering Office, Extension Building, San Miguel, Guimaras, with an approved budget for the contract of 9,800,000 pesos. Source of funds, FY 2025 National Expenditure Program, Early Procurement Activity. Contract duration 175 calendar days and cost of bidding documents 10,000 pesos. Number 3, Contract ID 25GE0032, Contract name, construction of roads, low protection structure at specific locations along Guimaras Circumferential Road S00028GR, kilometer 006 plus 180 to kilometer 0094 plus 391. Location Northern Guimaras with an approved budget for the contract of 16,805,300 pesos. Source of funds, FY 2025 National Expenditure Program, Early Procurement Activity. Contract duration 175 calendar days and cost of bidding documents 25,000 pesos. Number 4, Contract ID 25G0033. Contract name, Rehabilitation Major Repair of Bridge, Bugnay Bridge, B00020GR along Central Road, San Miguel, Constancia, Caballo, Ikawayan. Location, Bugnay, Guimaras with an approved budget for the contract of 14,700,000 pesos. Source of funds, FY 2025 National Expenditure Program, Early Procurement Activity. Contract duration 129 calendar days and cost of bidding documents 25,000 pesos. The scope of works for 25G0030. Part B, other general requirements. Part D, reinforced concrete. Part E, finishing and other civil works. The scope of works for 25G0031. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthworks. Part D, reinforced concrete. Part E, finishing and other civil works. Part H, mechanical works. The scope of works for 25G0032. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. And Part H, miscellaneous structures. The scope of works for 25G0033. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthworks. Part E, surface courses. Part F, bridge construction. And Part H, miscellaneous structures. Major categories of works for 25G0030. RCSPS, roads, construction, slope protection, using structural measures, for example, revetment, retaining structures, garnet. Similar categories of works, flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. Flood control, hydraulics, river control, for example, revetment, retaining structures, garnet. Major categories of works for 25G0031. BICWO PLC. Buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. Similar categories of works. Buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, concrete frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, concrete frame. Buildings, construction without piles, high-rise, concrete frame. Buildings, industrial plant, low-rise. Buildings, industrial plant, high-rise. And buildings, industrial plant, medium-rise. Major categories of works for 25G0032. Flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. Similar categories of works. Roads, construction, slope protection using structural measures, for example, revetment, retaining structures, and wirenet. Flood control, hydraulics, river control, for example, revetment, retaining structures, and wirenet. Ports, harbors, causeway. Flood control, hydraulics, dam. Major categories of works for 25G0033. Bridges, retrofitting, steel, superstructure without piles. Similar categories of works. Bridges, construction, steel superstructure with driven piles. Bridges, construction, steel superstructure with cast-in-place piles. Bridges, rehabilitation, steel superstructure with driven piles. Bridges, rehabilitation, steel superstructure with cast-in-place piles. Bridges, rehabilitation with board piles. Bridges, construction with board pile. Bridges, rehabilitation, steel. Bridges, construction, steel. Bridges, rehabilitation, retrofitting. The required pickup license for 25GE0031 are as follows. Size range small b, license category C and D. Single largest project above 500,000 up to 10 million pesos. Allowable range of contract cost up to 15 million pesos. The required pickup license for 25GE0030, 25GE0032, and 25GE0033 are as follows. Size range medium A, license category B, single largest project above 10 million pesos up to 100 million pesos. Allowable range of contract cost up to 100 million pesos. The general conditions of the contract, special conditions of the contract, specifications, drawings, and bill of quantities can be downloaded at the DPWH website and PhilGIP's website.
These are the documents comprising the bid for legal documents, PhilGIP's registration, SIC registration or DTI registration, mayor's permit, and tax clearance. For technical documents requirements, statement of ongoing contracts, statement of bidders in the largest completed contracts, pickup license or special pickup, joint venture license, bid security, organizational chart, list of contractors' major equipment, list of contractors' minimum materials testing equipment, omnibus sworn statement, ITR and financial statement, NFCC computation and valid venture agreement if applicable. For financial documents requirements, financial bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimates including summary sheet, quarterly, monthly cash flow, and payment schedule. All documents shall be printed in A4 format, tagged unbounded. Please attach the bidding documents in the technical component of your bid. For bids to be submitted electronically or online, the following procedure should be observed following DEO 87 series of 2020. Number 1, submission of electronic official receipt of purchase of the bidding documents. Number 2, confirmation of the electronically submitted official receipt. Number 3, preparation and submission of an electronic bid. Number 4, modification of an electronic bid. Number 5, non-participation in the bidding. Number 6, withdrawal of electronic bid. Number 7, opening of the electronic bid. And number 8, filing convention in case of a venture bidder. Bid opening for 25 GE 0030, 25 GE 0031, 25 GE 0032, and 25 GE 0033 shall be on December 12, 2024, Thursday, 9 a.m. at second floor bidding room, DPWH Guimaras District Engineering Office, San Miguel, Guimaras. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representatives who choose to attend. Late bids shall not be accepted. Bid submission will be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the BDS. Bids must be duly received by the Box Secretariat for manual submission or at electronic bids_Guimaras at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before December 12, 2024 at 9 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in RTB Clause 18. So any clarifications for this project? Since there are no further clarifications,